My people, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, it's me once again, your boy Femi. Yeah, today is a bit warm, so we have at least a better, a better weather today. It's a little bit warm, so it is not like yesterday. It was so cold yesterday. Throughout last week, it was very cold, and now I just decided to. Something came to my mind and I just decided to share it with you guys. Like I told you that I will love to be bringing information to you guys, and just like the way I also said that I would love to be informed of what is going on all over the world as well. I just want to share something with you, what I've observed since I got to the Western world where I reside now. I want to share it with you because it's gonna help in a little way. One thing I know for sure is, as long as this world still exists, UK still exists, America still exists, Canada still exists, and Australia still exists, then people will not stop saying, I want to travel. I was once like that, I could remember when I started saying, yeah, I need to go to abroad. Then until I don't want to even hear anything. The only thing remain in my mind is just to go to abroad. I want to see, I watch TV, I see how everything is rosy. And truth to be told, when I arrive in the Western world, I will say the way it is. There is nothing wrong coming to abroad. Understand me? You go to abroad, you have reason why you want to go to abroad. It's either maybe in a country where you are living, you have a limited opportunity. So with that, if you agitate to travel, I don't think anything is wrong with that. Understand me? So everybody will still agitating to travel. Some will just come for visiting, will just come to just see how they look like and just go back. And many of us as well, there are so many people like us who came and we decided to stay here, and many of you guys are still like that. You will come and you just choose to, you know what, I want to stay here. You love it here. Yeah, understand me? Abroad is good, everywhere is good, understand me? I'm not going to discourage anybody, but I just want to give a very little advice that when you now finally go to any country you like, being Britain, being America, being Canada, being Australia, being German, Italy, mention as a black people that mostly in Africa there is something we don't used to, and I will be mentioning it now, so that when you get over there, you cannot things that you cannot escape. It is the way of their life. It is the way they live their life. It is part of their life. Without it, sometime that country might not even function very well. And what is that? I call it credit card. Credit card. You all will agree with me that back in Africa, where we come from, where we were born, where we were being raised up, before we arrived here, we have something they call power of cash. Power of cash. No matter how small it is, we do things. Everything you want to purchase is all about cash. In that regard, even though if you build a house, it doesn't matter how expensive it is by cash. Understand me? You want to go and do your grocery, cash. You find one of your friends, your relative that come around to you to visit you, you want to give them something, you remove your wallet, you remove some cash, you give it to them. Power of cash. So up to the time that you even got your visa and you want to jump in that plane and come, you still buy your ticket cash. Good. The moment you get out of that country, you enter into one of these countries I mentioned earlier. Now you will be reduced to 80% to credit card. As long as you find yourself in that system, you start living there now, you cannot escape credit card. That's what I mean. You don't need to request for it sometime. As long as you open an account, they will even be begging you. Guns are the day that when you see a credit card with somebody, so credit card. It used to be a very big, statement when somebody mentioned credit card to us back in Africa then. Because it wasn't something that really rampant in Africa, right? Yeah, it wasn't rampant at all. Yeah, we all used to credit card. We have ATM card, but it's not something that you can just go and just swap. The system we're living in Africa, apart from some country in Africa like South Africa, some few African, but I'm talking about down there in Africa where we come from, it is not in our system. Yes, I mean. Now you now get to abroad. You are now in America. You are now in London, in UK. You open an account. You are legal in the country. Definitely they're gonna give you. Sometimes you walk into the shopping mall and you find somebody just standing, just asking you, what? Fill this paper. You're gonna be given 3,000 credits, 5,000 credits, and you jump at it. You go to your bank, they ask you, do you need a credit card? We're gonna give you like 3,000, 5,000. You jump at it. Understand me? So I'm just trying to appeal to you. It is, why I'm bringing awareness to you. It's always good when you have information at hand before you even get to that place. So when you not get to that place, you got something upstairs that will really help you. So, like I said, you can't escape having credit card, but you have to be very wise. Many Africans living in abroad find themselves in a very big debt. Mind you, it's not like Africa. Here it's not like Africa whereby you could be owing. Maybe you owe in an organization, bank or anywhere, and people are just taking it easy with you. The moment you find yourself in that trap, you get credit card, and now you see it as a free money that you could just go anywhere. You just remove your card, you swipe it, the money is going. Being $2, $3, $4, before you get to know it, those 3,000 they have given to you, 4,000 they will give it to you, it has gone. You are spending it. It look like free money, right? Yeah, it always look like free money, but you have to be returning it back. Sometimes paying it back might make difficult. So when you swap it, you get whatever you wanted, then knowing at the back of your mind that you have debt somewhere. So let me use myself as an example. I have 2 to 3 credit cards, but maybe because I'm too African, and I thank God for that. Anytime I go out there, I swap. When I look at my balance, my credit balance, I'm not at peace with myself. I just want to make sure that I balance it back, because I know the implication. And there's no how you can live in abroad. Back in Africa, if I'm a debtor, nobody want to deal with you. Nobody want to deal with you. But here in abroad, when they know that you are a debtor, you know how to owe money very very well. That's I know what I'm trying to explain. When they know that you have credit here, they can even give you a house. They say this house is yours because you know how to. But if they ask you, you want to buy this car, and do you have credit? No, I don't have credit. You are not qualified. Because they want to test one way or the other. They just want to test you to know whether you know how to pay your credit, whether you know how to pay whatever you have owing. Understand me? But I'm talking about people, the citizen, they know how to go about it. They were born into it. But Africa, we Africans that get used to buying our own things, you know, cash and carry, we are not used to it. So it's so easy for us to find ourselves in that trap. Let me tell you something. The moment you started accumulating that debt, and it's like it has now overwhelmed, everything is now sitting down on your neck. They are so kind anyway. It's not that maybe they're gonna be arresting you or come, but bit by bit, you're getting letters. Your credit is getting spoiled. You have a bad, they call it, you have a bad credit. You have bad credit. So before you know it, if car is not taken, this message is for my people from Africa, because this is not what we get used to. When that credit, when you spoil that credit, lo and behold, your name, your details will be sent to bureau. So that means anywhere you go to, maybe you even want to rent a house, they're gonna do your credit background. Then when that credit background, when they do that, then they won't give you that house. You know why? Because you have a bad credit. You want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you go to dealer, they cross-check your credit history. Because they have centralized it. Everywhere you now go now, everywhere you're now going, as Biodun, as this or that, whatsoever your name is, you are be on the system. You see how it is different from Africa now? Understand me? So you will now be in the country. Sometimes you can be in America, you can be in UK, you can be in Canada, and it's like you are not there. Because you see, it is not enough for you to wake up early in the morning, put on your jacket, put on your clothes, having food on your table to eat. No, it is more to that. It is more to that. So when you are not able to do something tangible with yourself, like getting yourself a good job, like getting yourself, you know, things that you do really need to make you progress in life, when that credit stand on your way because you have been blacklisted, then it's like dead alive. So I'm saying this for my people all over who want to come to abroad. As long as you touch this soil, you cannot escape it. Let me tell you the goodness of it. I'm not saying having credit card is not good. Now let me tell you the goodness of it. When you have it, when you have it and you are able to maintain it, number one, it makes things easy for you as far as that country is. That when you maintain your credit, you pay your credit in time. Anything you want to buy you want to buy Bugatti. If you have a very good, if you have very good credit score, they'll give it to you. Just fill your name and everything there, then you take the car home. You want to buy a house, if you are the one who have maintained your credit, you have maintained your credit. Sorry, somebody's interrupting the video. You want to buy a house, your credit score is good, definitely you're gonna get it. Sometimes it rescues you. That is part of the goodness. It rescues you from being stranded. Understand me? Like maybe you're driving on the highway, all of the sudden your gas is running to, It's going to to empty stuff, and you have no cash in your pocket. You could easily tap to your credit card, branch to Highway 401, you know, go to the gas station. You fell off your car and you just tap, you go. It rescue you, right? It make it so easy. Understand me? You have no food at home, you have no cash, maybe your paycheck is coming next week. You can't wait till next week before you get it, right? Rush down to any shopping mall, go to the Walmart, go to anywhere, excuse me, buy whatever you want to buy, tap your card, you are gone. So it has its own goodness, understand me? So I'm not saying it is not good. What I'm telling you as my brother and my sister is to make sure that by the time you get it, it is something you cannot escape. You will surely have it. If you live in within Western world, you will have it. So, but what I'm saying is, I'm preparing your mind that now you will have it, and when you have it, do yourself good. Do not abuse it. Do not abuse it. Do not abuse it. Do not. Now, the reason why I'm saying this to advise, to to bring this awareness is the fact that I know we Africans sometimes, we love some, enjoyment. If you know how to carry women too much, like you just like going with different girls, that credit card is not good for you. Because a girl is taking you to somewhere in the shopping mall, you say, oh baby, you know what, oh, I love that jacket. You want to be a man. You want to be a man that your pocket is not up to, then you draw out your credit card. God save you that maybe the money for that jacket will not be too much. Mind you, if any girl in abroad knows that you want to purchase something for her with your credit card, if that girl were to just pick a shoe, it will add another jacket, it will add another thing, because she understands that for now you are using a credit card, you're gonna be paying it back later. Nigerians say, I'm already back. Understand me? So if you are that kind of a man, credit card is not good for you. Or you know how to go to clubs too much, it's good. Once in a while you go out, you take yourself out there. You spend it, you lavish it, you spend it unnecessarily. Understand me? So I guess you get my message. You get my message quite all right. When you travel abroad, don't dip yourself into that credit card problem. It is good sometimes when you have your cash in your pocket, use your credit card and pay it back with cash. Go and pay that kind of amount back to that credit card. I'm teaching you the logic now. If I have a $50 in my pocket and I want to buy things of $40, the wisdom demand that you should pay such item that you are purchasing with your cash. Then you go back and pay the money, go to any ATM or your bank and pay such amount of money back into that your credit card. But you see, sometimes it's tempting. It can be tempting because when you purchase it with your credit card, sometimes I still have this cash in my pocket. You don't want to leave it. You don't want to let it go. Now you are having, then it will be accumulating bit by bit. So like I told you, I'm too African that I thank God, and I thank God for that Africanism in me, that when it comes to me, just tapping my credit card all the time, I'm not used to it. I'm not the type. So I try my possible best. So far so good. I thank God. Understand me? And I pray that anybody that will come to our brothers where we have such grace to maintain the credit card, understand me, to have a good credit score. So that is the message I just want to bring, and I'm sure it will, for everybody that is listening to it, you guys will have one or two things to pick, at least to make use of. Understand me? And for those of you that is watching me for the first time, please kindly subscribe, press that like button, and press the subscribe button. Also press the bell button so that anytime I drop a video like this, it will automatically notify you. Thank you so much. Next time, bye.